Hey guys, it is Ruben. I hope that you can hear me well, but this is a follow-up video from the empowerment dynamic and the dreaded drama triangle because I wanted to clarify some things that I might have leaving out just based on some reactions that I got from the video. First off, I'm getting a lot of positive reactions, but then I'm also getting the other side of it too. Because understand that when we go from being, let's say, a victim, right, where we understand that, oh my God, poor me, the situation is, it happened to me, versus being an empowered creator where we say, okay, well, I'm responsible for this situation, right? We run into something. Now, I don't think I addressed this in detail during the last video, but understand that the problem that we run into when we become aware that it is us that needs to get out of the situation, and it is that our actions create everything that happens to us, for us, whatever. As we're doing something new, and as we make mistakes along the road to doing something new, we might, if we have the habit of being a victim, and this was the case for me, I didn't all of a sudden switch from being a victim to a creator, no way. It's a constant struggle still, but the big thing is did I, as soon as I knew I did a habit, right? As soon as I don't follow through with something that I said I would do, as soon as I don't follow through with something that I know is good for me, I don't know why I didn't follow through with it, but then I go back to victimhood and say, wow, poor me, or I suck, oh, I'm so terrible, I didn't follow through with this, oh my goodness, right? And so then what happens is basically it's me training myself to go back to victimhood, because instead of saying, oh, the situation happened to me, I now am aware that I'm responsible for my situation, and I just am not following through with doing anything about it. Oh my God, I suck, and it's another way of saying poor me, boo-hoo, right? And I did that a lot. And I still do it to a certain extent sometimes, and that's when I got to catch it and I'm like, oops. And understand that what's going to happen is that even after I became very successful, after I repaired my body to the point where from that car accident that, I was able to repair my body to do things like the Ironman and all these Spartan races, and even open up a gym, and something I never, ever thought I'd be able to do. It's understand, even after I had success, I look back with regret and say, oh my goodness, if only I had done it sooner. Poor me, oh man, I'd have all of this so much faster if I didn't make those mistakes, right? And again, that's a way of going back to victimhood. It's a way of reverting back to that DDT triangle instead of the empowerment triangle. And so it's very, very important to understand that if we've been training ourselves to be a victim for the last 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years, then understand that we've got to retrain our mind to go to the creator, to go to the challenger, to go to the coach, because if we don't do it, then we're going to always fall back into the victim, the persecutor, or into the hero. And so we've got to retrain it, and we're going to make mistakes along the way. And this is where the last lesson, when it comes to the triangle, going from one to the other, that's very, very important. Patience. Not only with the situation, but patience with ourselves within the situation, because just like training and learning how to drive a car and all that kind of stuff, we have to start not very good at it, and then we work up to getting good at it, and then we work up to being great at it, and then it works up to being automatic, just like driving a car. Most of us don't think right foot on the gas, left foot on the brake, or drive or whatever. We just kind of drive automatically. It doesn't require thinking anymore, and we will get to that point too. And just allow us to go through the struggles, and it's called eustress, EU. It's actually a Greek word that means growth. So there's two types of stress, and we actually need stress in our minds and in our bodies. And one is called distress, and that's what causes frustration, and that's pain. And then there's also eustress, and eustress means growth. It's stress that is meant to make us better. And so a great way to think of it is, if we're struggling, think, man, I'm going through some eustress right now. Right? I'm growing from this. This is the challenger coming out, versus the persecutor and blamer and the victim, right? Wow, I'm creating something new, and creating new things is hard. Oh wow, I'm challenging myself to do something hard right there. Oh man, I can need some coaching, that kind of stuff. And so it's very important to just kind of understand the difference in stress. We do need stress in our lives to grow. Same with the workout. If we didn't load new challenges on ourselves, then we wouldn't make progress in our bodies. It's the same thing in our minds. So that's pretty much it. This is a follow-up video from the previous one on the DDT, the dreaded drama triangle, and also the empowerment dynamic triangle. So I hope this will help you guys move from one to the other with patience within the situation and also with ourselves. So that's pretty much it. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.